TKO is, as the name sounds, TKO Group Holdings. They're an entertainment company. They are closing on their acquisition of IMG. Now, they own, Professional Bull Riders, PBR. Pete loves that because he's got a big PBR Professional Bull Riders belt buckle.
I do.
The Endeavor Group, well, basically that's UFC and WWE, Pete. So I guess it makes some sense that Mr. Emmanuel, who runs Endeavor, decides, you know what, we're going to get rid of IMG and we're going to focus on these other properties. They have all kinds of interesting things, Pete. We're talking about the British Open, the All England Tennis Club, also known by most of us as Wimbledon. These are big properties. Mr. Emmanuel doesn't screw around, Pete, when he goes after these things. And IMG, by the way, that's where most of the people that you're going to see in the sports segment, that's where they train. Yep. Because IMG is not just for high school kids and so forth to get into D1 schools. It's also where an awful lot of athletes go to get trained up to get faster and stronger for the combine. So what do you think of this deal, Pete?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think they're doing the right thing. They've been expanding, as you mentioned, that PBR. They do over 200 global events a year with the PBR, the Pro Bull Riders. So it's amazing what they've put together, all these different entities, and it's entertainment, it's sports, it's all of that. The free cash flow here, John, of the company, $500 million. They got about a 9% short. It's right near the 52-week highs of 151. I think people are enjoying what they're doing and very much appreciative of how they're grabbing other pieces to this puzzle and adding it to it. This is an unbelievable company, actually. If you go back and you see all the different entities that they've got and they continue to acquire, they've got it all, John. They really do. In the entertainment world, they cover it. So I like what we're seeing. I think they've done the right thing. And I think the fact that we're up there near those 52-week highs, because a lot of the time when you look at folks that do mergers and acquisitions and so forth, there's a big reaction where, well, it cost them this, we're going to sell a little bit of this thing. This thing's going down. That is not what's happening here. These guys are going up and up and up and pushing against those 52-week highs. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a stock that's close to 200 by the end of the year.
Pete, 154 and change was what it got to today. Oh. So just a massive jump to the upside. And by the way, we did have unusual activity. We had unusual activity in this name when the stock was significantly lower, 147, in fact. Just last week or so, Pete, the 27th, Thursday last week, I guess, it was 147. Well, today it hits 154. And like I say, they had 3,000 of these April 155 calls. So thumbs up for all the folks that followed unusual into this one, Pete.
Love it.